I'm out here on my quest for the sun, which I can find some. Not too long ago, there was none. Wow, deep, man. As some of you know, my wife is a saint. About as close to a saint as humanly possible. Me, however, that's a whole nother story. But my saintly wife, who was raised inside a church, you know, good Baptist girl, go to church every Sunday morning, Sunday evening, and Wednesday night. During this church, she learned something about the book of Revelation, and she told it to me years ago. It goes like this: Revelation 21:18, liars go to hell. Burn, burn, burn. I'm like, what the heck is that? That's what you guys do inside the church? Let me know down in the comments if you've actually heard that before. I'm like, that is horrible. Kind of funny, but not funny at all. Kind of piques my sarcastic funny bone, but then like, no, that's bad, because if hell's a real place, there's nothing funny about that. So me, being a student, went and looked up that verse, and there's a whole slew of things that it talks about, not just liars that will end up in the burning lake of fire. But the first one, it says cowards. And I'll tell you, I read that and I was like, what in the world? You're telling me that a coward is lumped in with liars and adulterers and murderers and that whole list? Why would a coward be lumped in with that? That just seems ridiculous. Seems ridiculous. But what I realized is that a coward can't be used by God. If you're not courageous, if you're not encouraged, you're not going to make a difference. You cannot be both comfortable and courageous at the same time. You can't stay comfortable in where you're at without courage. It takes courage to get out of where you feel comfortable. That's where I'm at right now, in a place where I need to choose to be courageous and be encouraged. And I'm hoping to actually help give you guys courage by just bringing this message as an encouragement to help you get out of wherever you might be stuck or what might be comfortable. 10,000 vehicles going by. This is where I soak up the sun, even though there is none. It's over there somewhere. This is completely off topic, but me and my wife were walking up here a couple weeks ago, and when I see the city out here, for some reason I think of some line by the Red Hot Chili Peppers where it says like, the city she loves me. And I was like, I dream of Californication. And my wife looked at me, she's like, you know you're saying that wrong. I said, what? She's like, yeah, it's not Californication, it's Californication. Like, oh jeez. Wonder if that's in that list in Revelation. Pretty sure it is. I don't bring up this stuff to condemn anybody or be some like preacher man extraordinaire. I just want to be thought-provoking, because I have found in my life, if I could be provoked intellectually, it could change my thinking, and changing my thinking changes me, right? Not only do you have to change the behavior in your life, you also have to change the attitude in your life. Both of them have to be addressed. And for me, currently, right now, I got a bad attitude because I'm giving up coffee again. And I don't want to do it, but I know I need to do it. So I'm trying to be courageous in my life to give up coffee and go a whole year without it. Then I'm thinking, what about these social events? When you're hanging out, it'd be nice to be able to sip on some hot coffee with everybody else. And look, there's Aaron over there, the guy who doesn't drink coffee, will only eat meat. He won't eat my macaroni salad. He won't eat my potato salad. He won't eat my salad. Why does he beat his body? He can't eat any of this stuff, and he won't even drink my coffee either. And it's comfortable doing those things. I'm being courageous. I'm not trying to be dogmatic. There's literally legitimate reason for me to give up coffee. It makes me irritable. I run to it like an idol, and I need to get some of my control back. I need control back. Honestly, I just want to know who I am without it. Who am I without the intake of caffeine? Will I be less stressed out? Will I be less like a flare where I burn really fast and bright and burn out and need a nap? These are the questions I want answered. You know, honestly, it might suck. And probably having a little bit of coffee is probably not a big deal. But for me, at this moment, knowing that I shouldn't drink it and then doing it anyway is not good for me. Mentally, physically, spiritually. And so, yeah, I'm trying to be courageous and not just comfortable. You know, the reality is all this that I'm doing for my life is ultimately, in my mind, pointless. Wow, that's a great encouragement. That gives me great courage. No, it's pointless, because what's the point? I could say, well, that live a healthier lifestyle, cool. Be around longer for my wife and kids, awesome. But ultimately, I'm not gonna live forever. And there will be a day that I'm not here, and that's okay. But how I live my life does matter. Who I inspire and encourage matters. And these things are not pointless. So I don't just find my purpose in me doing things for other people. I also find it in myself. But I'll tell you, life is supposed to be relational. You don't have to just do everything for yourself. And for me, ultimately, I look to God for divine sanction. And yeah, that's what you say at weddings. The cool thing about comfort and being courageous is that you're breaking the cycle of fear-based decision making. Because a lot of us sit and dwell and lose decades dwelling on things that are causing us fear. We're afraid. So if you're afraid, something going on in your life that you're afraid of, and you're choosing comfort at the moment, my prayer to you is that you be courageous. Be encouraged, and be courageous and take a step. Change your actions, change your attitude, and just say, listen, if it all goes to crap, I could come home later and eat a freaking ribeye. This is something I don't do often. Can I pray for y'all? Lord, I just ask a blessing over everyone that watches these videos, that they could be encouraged and have just a new attitude of blessing coming their way, knowing that blessings are coming their way, and their courage will be just a weight off their chest, their back. Lord, I pray that you watch over everyone that watches these videos. Teach them, show them how much they're loved, Lord. Today, I pray that whatever today is for them, that their day is just great and filled with just beautiful hope. In Jesus' name. If you'd like to help out the channel, you can check some of the links down in the description. And if there's one thing you could do, it'd be hit that like button. It tells YouTube that I'm awesome. Come here, Lily. Watch me have the courage to try to do some exercises in my house with my dog here. Thanks for the pillow, dog. My wife thinks that if I lie, I go to hell. But at least my dog likes me. Later. Kilby out.